country.
What do you think of Bobby Kennedy as the Health and Human Services
I
Secretary?
like Bobby Kennedy a lot. I don't agree with everything policy-wise, but I like him as a human being. I mean, he's fantastic. He was the one that sent me when I ran for governor, and he's a Democrat, obviously. Now we don't know what he is. He's a mixture of Democrat and Republican, or maybe he's more Republican. I don't know, but I mean, the bottom line is he was a Democrat. And he called me during the campaign when I ran for governor, and he said to me, he says, Arnold, I have someone that will help you with the environment, because he was an environmentalist.
Yes.
The river keepers, they called it. He was the head of it. And he sent me this guy, Terry Tamminen. And Terry Tamminen kind of educated me about the environment. I did not know much about basically a lot of the little things. When you run for governor, you realize how much there is to learn.
Yeah.
And so Sacramento kind of became like the capital. It became kind of like a university for me, a learning experience. And so Bobby sent this guy, and this guy educated me about the environment, and we set up then, environmental goals that we all follow through on, including reducing pollution by 25% in California. No other state was able to do that in America. And to create more renewable energy and all of this stuff, the million solar roofs and, green building initiative and on and on.
Yes.
But it was all because of Bobby Kennedy.
Wow.
Bobby Kennedy helped me. So when I ran as a Republican and a Democrat, like Bobby Kennedy helps me, I said to myself that I should always be there for him. No matter if I believe in everything that he does or not, I will always support him. And so this is where my mind was.
That's
so
great.
I always kind of we worked out together and go to gym and stuff like that. And I always was a big supporter of his. And no matter what anyone says, Bobby is Bobby. And so the other thing I have to tell you is, when you had someone like Bobby Kennedy, you have to think about someone that really is always worried about the conspiracy. I mean, think about that. Your uncle gets shot, and no one tells you the truth.
Yeah.
Who was involved for all these decades?
Yeah.
And then your dad gets shot.
Yeah.
And no one tells you who was really involved. We only know son. But I mean, there were other people involved. Who was involved? No one tells you. So then, of course, you develop this thing about conspiracy. And then all of a sudden you see everything a little bit like a conspiracy. And so that's why people have to understand where does he come from also at the same time. So anyway, I wish Bobby good luck. I hope and I wish that he does a great job as the Secretary of Health and Human Services.
Yeah.
And I hope he does things that are good for the nation. The nation deserves that, and that he is not a party hack, but he's a public servant and he serves the people.
Yeah. Well said.